right, that's the big picture from morning straight and through until this evening. Meantime, locally, flooding's been a major issue in parts of Westchester County.
Joining us now on the phone to discuss what is being done and the situation there is Westchester County Executive George Latimer. County Executive, thanks for taking some time here with us today. We had some pictures earlier in this broadcast that showed the Bronx River Parkway, some of the portions of that highway submerged. Can you tell us what the situation is there and some of the troubles that you're having?
Sure, Kristine. Well, we've closed the Bronx River Parkway from Bronxville to White Plains, and we're having similar issues with many of our other parkways. These parkways date back to the 1920s and 30s, and they're not called Bronx River Parkway or Hutchinson River Parkway for no reason at all. There are rivers that go right alongside the parkway, and when you get this much rain in this short a period of time, the river and the parkway become one. And so we're closing off those roads where we can, and make sure that motorists don't try to drive through standing water, find alternate routes around. We are fortunate that this is Sunday. That's not a commuting time frame as might be if this were a weekday. And the realities of it is that when the rain stops and we start to drain out these roads, then we'll see what kind of damage may be left behind. But we may still have hours of rain ahead of us.
County Executive, are you getting any reports of people getting hurt or worse in this kind of mess out there?
Maurice, nothing yet, but we are at the ready with our local governments. We're prepared to evacuate people if they live in low-lying areas. And there's a number of locations in each of these different towns and communities where we can use as a shelter, temporary shelter for people. So, we've all passed our respective state of emergency declarations, which give us the authority to do these things. We hope we won't have to, but we're prepared to do that if we do have to.
We've been hearing here from Lonnie and Vanessa here, sir, that, the rain is going to be continuing throughout the night and into tomorrow. So, what we thought might be a wind issue and what we thought might be a storm surge issue are no longer. This is all about the rain. So looking at these pictures here that we have of that car submerged and other areas that we're looking at across the county here, just curious, with this rain falling nonstop, are you concerned about what could happen overnight, particularly at high tide?
We're very concerned, and I think the reality is there are certain streams that go through the downtowns of some of our municipalities. Bronxville is affected by the Bronx River. Rise City is affected by Blind Brook. Mamaroneck Village is affected by the Mamaroneck River, the Sheldrake River. And then, you really can't do anything about the water until the rain stops. So move your cars out of, low-lying areas. Make sure that you're in a position where if you have to leave your house in a hurry, you've got gas in your car. Do the things necessary to avoid the impact of the flooding in the short term. And then we'll assess what kind of damage we face. But we've been through this before. There was an April rainstorm in 2007 that caused extensive damage in a lot of our localities. And, of course, we felt like we missed the main bullet by Henri moving to the east. But this rain now is causing the potential for great damage still.
And we've had so much rain this summer. The ground's already been so saturated. Now this, what are you telling people to look out in terms of trees and power lines and poles and all that coming down?
Well, we're concerned about those things, Maurice, because we did not have the high winds. Right now it is not as windy as we might have feared, as we had, say, with Hurricane Isaias in August of last year. So we expect to lose some power lines because of trees that may be saturated in the ground and uprooted. But we won't have the same power problems, we think, that we've seen before. That much of the story is good. But, people have to remind themselves of the basic common sense issues. Don't drive through standing water. Don't drive over a live power line. And even myself, when I was out doing my surveying an hour ago, I reached a point at which I saw some standing water, and I was tempted to drive through it. I thought, well, I could get through it, but it's human nature to try to guts it out, and that would be the wrong strategy tonight.
Should your residents prepare for some road closures for tomorrow on their way to work? You mentioned the morning commute.
Right. Well, I think that, we're trying to get that message out. There are, reverse 911 messages that are going out in every community to indicate what roads are closed. The community that I live in, I heard one of those messages that came out within the last half hour. And I think all of us, know certain roadways in our backyards in every part of the metropolitan area that tend to flood. And then you have to really be prepared to activate your alternative routes. But this is a situation that is not going to end. If the rain stopped in the next 5 minutes, then we could start to do some rational work. But the rain is going to continue, and we're going to see areas that are not yet flooded at the 6 o'clock hour that could very well be flooded by 10 o'clock tonight. So our crews are out there, and we're trying to do a good job.
All right, we appreciate it. County Executive George Latimer in Westchester, thanks so much for the insight and the update tonight.